In the heart of the city where dreams intertwine, sisterhood's a melody, a rhythm so divine. When the world feels heavy and shadows start to fall, I'll be there to lift you through it all. In the glow of the sunrise, our spirits take flight. Together we're unstoppable, shining through the night. With every step we take, hand in hand we'll go. In this dance of life, our love will always flow. When your crown feels heavy, slipping from your grace, I'll be there to steady, put a smile on your face. Through the highs and lows, the laughter and the tears, I'll be by your side, dissolving all your fears. In the breeze of summer nights, under scarlet skies, we'll share our secrets, no need for disguise. With each whispered promise, our bond becomes strong. In a sisterhood of ours, we always belong. When storms start to gather and skies turn gray, we'll find shelter together, come what may. For in unity's embrace, we discover our might. Side by side we'll conquer till morning light. With every heartbeat echoing the songs of old, our connection's timeless, a story to be told. Through festival grounds where laughter's abound, we'll dance to the rhythm of love we found. So here's to us and the journey we share, a friendship unbreakable beyond compare. For when life gets tough and dreams seem far away, together we'll rise and greet each new day. In this soulful harmony that binds us tight, our sisterhood shines with a radiant light. With every note we sing and every dream we chase, we'll lift each other higher in this sacred space. Sacred space. Sacred.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fixing Your Crowns with Dr. Kim W. This is our weekly mental health check, making sure everybody is good, making sure going into this holiday weekend, you guys are good. If you guys can hear me okay, I fixed my mic. Please make sure you guys give me some thumbs up. Say yes in the comments. Can you guys hear me? I'm about to pull the video up as well. Yes, yes, yes. Great. I had to re-download the drivers to my mic. As I stated, this is one of those Shure mics. I paid over $300 for it. So we definitely needed to make sure that it was working properly. Again, happy Thursday to everyone out there. I hope that you guys are blessed. I hope that this live finds you blessed in the best of moods. Again, this is just our wellness check-in. I told you guys, y'all asked that I do it every week. So here is our wellness check-in. I pray that all of you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys are staying away from the mess. Both Facebook and YouTube streets are full of riffraff and the buffoonery. So I hope that you guys are not allowing that to impact your life one bit. So I'm good. Besides, I think Wednesday, was it Wednesday or Tuesday? Besides Tuesday, having a little bit of letdown. I'm great, actually. Blessed, highly favored. I was on the wake up list, so I cannot complain. I talked to Destiny about it and she accepted it. She cried for a minute and then I explained to her that we will have some fun this summer. We'll work on continuing to heal. And then later on, we will discuss getting her a sibling. And after I talked to her and explained it, She is much better. She's out being a kid. She's playing with her friends across the street and doing what children do. So it's important that we be honest and open with our children. And I shared with her that I put it all on me though. You know, I was definitely not gonna say it had anything to do with her. So uh Brittany, hello, Brittany, hello, Pampu, hello, love. Hello, protect your peace. Hello, Jasmine. How are you? Hello, everyone that is watching. Much love to all of you guys. Again, this is just our weekly check-in. So I am blessed. I have started back doing some work, guys. So I am excited about that. I work one day, then I take a break the next. Um, my next project is I'm going to be building a pool deck for Destiny. Yes, I am handy where I like to do things. So I will be building it after Easter Sunday though, because I'm gonna have on my press ons, and I pay a nice penny for my press ons, and I definitely don't want to mess them up. So I will be building it after Easter for her. I got all the stuff coming in. I'm going to build it maybe about 5 inches where you can sit a chair up there. I got her some pool lights coming, and so we'll be able to enjoy. We will be able to enjoy our summer. I got a little gate coming so that she cannot go up there and access it without me. And some rails and stuff like that. So I am blessed, Miss Jasmine. I'm feeling okay. I'm a little tired though. Like I said, y'all, I work. I have a lot of jackets I wear, and so I'm a little drained. So I'm taking it easy today. Plus, my sinuses is trying to act up again. So I'm gonna go medicate myself and kind of take a rest, watch a movie or something today. I was gonna do my hair, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, being that Destiny is out of school. Thank the Lord. Um, I'm gonna get her hair braided tomorrow. She has a praise team practice that morning. And after she gets out, I'm gonna have my sister-in-law to braid her hair for Easter for me. And I'll do something to my head tomorrow as well. I'm gonna put it in a protective style. I'm gonna do some crochets because I cut my hair short, child, and so I want it to grow back. I want my hair to grow back. So I'm gonna be doing some protective styles throughout the summertime so that I can let it grow back. Cause also during the domestic violence situation, he pulled some of my hair out as well. Yeah, some of my hair was also taken out as well. So but if you just took some Mucinex, yeah, this weather, especially if you in the southern regions, is a little trashy. You know, the pollen is a hot mess. You know, one day it's cool in the morning, early morning, and then it's hot. And so it will definitely, if you have bad sinuses, it will play tricks on you. And so yeah, I'm blessed, guys. How is y'all weekend? How are you doing, Anti? How are you doing? Jasmine say she blessed. How are you doing, Brittany? Who else in the building? Pam Pooh, how are you doing? And anybody else that is listening. I pray that you guys are blessed and highly favored. Yes, it would. My hair definitely grows back fast. I'm getting some of that. It's called. Let me see what it is, y'all. It's called Zudu oil or something. Let me see. Yeah, it's called Do Grow Mega Thick Hair Oil. They usually make your hair grow really, really fast. So I am getting some of that. So when I put it in the rubber band braids, it will protect it. So when I do my crochets, I don't like to do the braids. I like to do the rubber band braids because it looks more neater to me that way. And so when I do my rubber band braids, I'm gonna put the all around the rubber bands, and I'm going to also oil my hair down really, really good with that. You're darn great. That is a blessing. So yes, it's I have a lot of new growth, and so I'm gonna wash it, get it straightened out, and then I'm going to um put it in the box, rubber band braids, and then I'm gonna go to Dollar Mania, which is one of our hair stores here, and I'm going to get my crochet hair. And then it takes me maybe about 45 minutes to crochet it. Rubber band braids is when you box it out and you put your hair and you connect each row together. Each row you connect it to the next. Eyes wide open. That sounds like a good movie. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this banner off. That sounds like a good movie. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch me some movies, and if some basketball is on, I'm gonna probably go watch me some basketball. And just chill out. I got groceries coming. I've already did groceries. Um, I gotta go find. I'm doing turkey wings, gravy with the gravy, rice, and cornbread, and probably a dessert for Easter. I'm not doing a big. Destiny is not big on dressing. The texture of it, she doesn't too much care for dressing, but she loves rice. She loves rice of any kind. She loves it. So I'm gonna do the turkey wings with the rice, with the veggies, and I probably do a small pot of greens and candy yam. So I'm gonna go get that. I gotta find a store that has some. I probably have to go to the meat market. So, what are you guys cooking for Easter? Are y'all going to someone's house? Do you celebrate Easter first? Some people don't celebrate Easter. You know, I don't celebrate man created Easter, but I do celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So usually the tradition when my mother was alive, we watch 10 Commandments. I'm great. I'm almost through with Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and one of the busiest months for me. Okay. Let's see. You going to somebody home, protect your peace. Hey, that one. How are you doing, love? Hello, Zion Facts. How are you, love? Yeah, I don't have like I said, my mom is deceased, and on my mother's side it's just my sister and my youngest brother. My sister has been a little bit under the weather, so she hasn't said whether she was cooking or not. And so I am going to cook the night before because, as I stated, Destiny performs on Easter Sunday, and she's probably gonna have to be at church a little early. And so after we get home, I'm gonna be tired, honey, you know. And so yeah. That one says she's going to a family house for Easter. No need for me to cook, just me and my hubby. Absolutely. See, it's just me and Destiny. I might be nice, and I don't know if her biological father is coming to her um performance. I've given him the invitation. And if he comes, I'll be nice because you know you have to play nice in front of the children. I will be nice and extend him, you know, maybe a plate or two because my baby girl, she loves to feed people. So she'll ask and invite him herself. And so I'll play along as if it's okay. Pampoo says she's going to her mother's house. That is a blessing. Everyone that still has their mother, that is a blessing. I would have been going to my mother's house as well. I call it Resurrection Sunday as well. I call it, and I'm so glad Destiny did not want any boiled eggs because y'all know them eggs is $14. The eggs is $14. And listen, no. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go by Dollar Tree tomorrow, get her a basket or a little bucket, and I'm going to make her an Easter basket because I flat out refuse to pay all that money for an Easter basket that only has one toy and maybe 3 pieces of candy. We not doing it. Zion says she's cooking turkey legs, rice, cabbage, and mac and cheese. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I'm doing the turkey wings. Destiny loves mac and cheese, but I don't want to make a real big mac and cheese, and it's just gonna be her and I. So um yeah. Yes, do y'all notice it's always bad weather when Easter come? For every year for the past 5 years that I can remember, it Easter has always been inclement weather. It has always been inclement weather. It says, yes, I'm preparing my mac and cheese on Saturday and cook my baked beans on Saturday too. Okay, Brittany, you gonna be throwing down. Yes, that's good to hear. You're great, love. Oh, Zion Fact says she has 5 grown kids and five grandkids coming over. Okay, well, yeah. You gonna have to cook a few of them turkey legs, Zion. You took out your hamburger meat. Okay. I gotta go hunt down some turkey wings because when I just ordered my groceries, they didn't have any. Um, and so I'm gonna have to find somebody somewhere. But like I said, I wasn't gonna get beat with the Easter baskets. You're not gonna get my $30 for one toy and a few pieces of candy. And then this girl here look upside my head like, Mama, what is this? So if I'm gonna beat myself, I'll do it with making a basket of my own. You ain't gonna beat me out of my coins like that. You have it stuffed with all that paper and you have it all pretty. And then when people open it up, it's like, what the hell is this? Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Let me see. Yes, I can freeze leftovers, but you know, I don't even be thinking about that. That one said, when my daughter was young, I always made her basket each year. Yes, I made her basket for Valentine's Day because again, the Valentine's Day little baskets had one piece of candy and and maybe a little heart shaped candy. Like, no, y'all, I can't let you beat me like that. Zion say my husband and his fathers are pastors, so we start celebrating Friday at church. Oh, that's great. Some churches have sunrise breakfast. Now, I haven't seen where we were having one this year, but some churches have sunrise breakfasts as well for Resurrection Sunday. That's great, Brittany. I like to cook too. Um, Actually, I prefer cooking rather than eating out, but sometimes when you're tired, honey, you can't help yourself. Yeah, the baskets be empty. They fill it with a whole bunch of that little straw shredded stuff and that paper, and they fold it up and make it look like it's a whole bunch. And then they tape down the few little items that they have in there, and it may have only cost them about $5 to make the basket, and then they charging 30 for the basket. So when you buy it, they laughing all the way in the inside as you give your money, because they know that they finna manipulate you. They already know they finna manipulate you. My mom would make our own Easter baskets when I was a child and buy the candy. Absolutely. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go by the dollar store, get her a little basket, or I'm gonna get her two of those bowls and make her a big egg. Cause you guys know y'all can make the eggs with two big old mixing bowls from um Dollar Tree, or you can get them from Family Dollar. The cheaper the better, and you put the items in there, and then you tape another bowl on top, get you some pretty ribbons or whatever, and you give it to them. Destiny usually makes them every year and sell them, but she didn't feel like doing it this year. She said she didn't feel like it, so I ain't want to pressure. But yeah, that's how you make the Easter eggs. The ones that y'all be seeing them make, they're making those were mixing bowls, and you put out everything you want in there. You can put designs on there, little sticker designs or whatever, and you get you a big old little cute little bow, and you wrap it around there, or you could put it on the bow. You can get some of those ears if they're into the bunny, but because I don't want to mislead her about what Easter really is about, it ain't about no bunny. I really don't push the emphasis of bunnies to her. I like to teach her according to the word of God. And I don't want to push Easter baskets and eggs on her. Now, she's a kid. If that's something that she wants, then mommy will oblige. However, it is my duty as her parent to teach her the real reason behind the season, and not the man made created one with the damn bunny. Okay. So I have to keep it a buck with her on what's the real dealio. Yes, protect your peace. I said that yesterday. I said I have to start cooking more. I ordered a lot of greenery for my juicing, because y'all know I've been juicing. Um And so I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna have to, like I said, probably go to the meat market. Walmart may have some. I'm gonna check on their website to see do they have some turkey wings. Cause y'all, I be dreading going in the store. I cannot stand going in that store. That one said, I love creating Easter baskets when I was younger. I'm 55 now, and I don't want to see a basket or create one now. I know that's right. But like I said, we have to be mindful of the man-made created holidays when we're teaching our babies, or some of you guys have grandkids. When you teaching these children, give them the real deal. Like, as soon as Destiny got old enough to understand there was no Santa Claus, Mama said, "Hold up, let Mama talk to you for a few minutes, cause the white jolly man wasn't gonna get credit for my hard-earned dollar bills. Like, I'm out here making sure I make it happen for my kiddo on Christmas, and I can't allow Santa to get the credit for that." Brittany says, yes, when you buy, sometimes it can cost a lot of money versus cooking at home is the best. Absolutely. You are so right, Brittany. I never do the pagan rituals, Cam. That's great. Yes, Kim, continue to teach her the real meaning of resurrection. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have to teach her the real deal. And that's why it's important that I have her in church. She's on the praise dance, youth praise dance team. It's important that she know the reason for the season and all holidays. I teach her about Christmas as well. That's why I say Santa wasn't gonna get all of the credit. And parents, you are working hard. Some of y'all go broke trying to buy these babies these Christmas gifts. And do you really want to allow Santa Claus to get all of your work as they get old enough to understand right from wrong? You don't do baskets at all. Okay. Now, with Destiny baskets, I do not put a lot of candy in there. I make it like a basket of things she need, like her deodorant, her soap, her um daily care stuff, whatever. I look around her room and see what she may be needing, and then I put that in her basket or her egg. I don't put a lot of candy because she has juvenile diabetes. I mean, her father has diabetes that run very heavily on his side of the family, and it was very, very, very important that I watch her candy intake, her juice intake, so I won't set her up for juvenile diabetes. But yeah, all holidays I have to be truthful because, like I said, and Christmas be the worst. Because how many of y'all know people that go spend their whole paycheck on these children for Christmas, and they've been to miss paying a bill for Christmas because they trying to make sure that their child have a smile on their face. Brittany say her favorite candy is Reese's peanut butter cups. You just buy candy. Okay. My favorite candy will be Snickers now. It used to be the Mickey Sticks. Mickey Sticks was here before Jolly Ranchers. I think Jolly Ranchers stole the idea from Mickey Sticks. Y'all remember those red gumballs? Got the red and then it has the gum in the middle. Now I so miss the old nostalgia candy. Now Drug Emporium here sells the old school candy, and that's what I like. I like butterscotch as well. So, have all of you guys got your Easter outfits ready? If you guys are going to church, I do. We are wearing green. I had to purchase us some more shoes because the shoes I ordered, apparently Destiny's shoe size has grown. She now wears a one in big kids. And so the little shoes I wore bought, I mean, although they were cute, she can't fit them. And my shoes fit a little tight, so I had to switch my shoes as well. But we will be wearing green this year. We will not be wearing the typical Easter colors. So we will be wearing green. And I'm excited. Like, I'm excited to see her blossom and continue to heal and go on. And she's looking forward to um her performance. She has practice in the morning. Their last practice is in the morning, and then they're gonna do a dress rehearsal Saturday to prepare for Easter Sunday. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Oh, you'll be working. Yes, now later are great, especially green apple. I put the green apples in my pickles. I love, love, love now laters. The green apple kind is my favorite. Yes, the Reese's peanut butter cups are good. I think I was seeing where they was mixing them or something with another type of candy. Now later, I like the banana one and the apple Jolly Rancher. Yes, I love apple Jolly Ranchers as well. I like the Blow Pops apple and watermelon. I like green apple and grape with the now laters. You stop buying new outfits for Easter, but you're going to try to find something in the closet to match the bag. There, if you got some pink and some silver, Zion, it will be really, really cute to go with the bag. Zion just got her bag in, guys. I'm super excited. The postal service, I noticed that their delivery time is like a week out. It's really, really whack right now, but I think they're trying to adjust to all of these tariffs and stuff as well. But it's a hot mess. I get my candy from Dollar Tree as well. I like the Nerds. Have y'all tried the Nerd gummies? The Nerds gummy clusters, they're so good. And apparently Destiny haven't seen this because she would have been trying to get my candy. But the Nerve clusters is so good. And the Chewy Starburst that come in the bag, the mini Starburst in the bag is really good as well. But I try again not to eat that much candy because it can set you up for diabetes and your teeth. I already got to have all surgery for one of my wisdom tooth that has cracks. I do not want to set myself up for any more cavities before I can get my veneers. Light pink and wine is very pretty together. That's what I was telling Zion. Silver, that pink, white, and silver, or the pink, white, and wine, or pink and wine color will be really pretty with your bag, love. Oh, everyone at your church dresses conservatively. We have a mixture. Some people dress casual, some people dress business casual. Come, but our church, my pastor is really big on come as you are. Whatever you have to put on, come decent and in order, of course, but come as you are. Now, I got some green because I'm losing weight. So as my weight go back down to my normal weight, because I had got all the way to almost a 18. My normal is I can wear 12 in some things and 14 in the other. Now I ain't trying to get where it looks like I'm sick or on drugs. However, my weight had got the highest through this debacle than it has ever been in my whole adult life. Bye, Bixby. So, um, it was really important before I start having major health issues like diabetes, high blood pressure. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. And now I watch what time I eat. Um, if only time I will eat in the evening is if one of my meals wasn't during the day, but I only eat one major meal a day because we have to take care of ourselves as we start aging. Certain things we can't put in our body because our body is not going to cleanse itself like it used to when we were younger. So I have to be really, really careful on what I put in my body, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and all of that good stuff. Because, like I said, uh, health issues away, high blood pressure awaits, and all of that. And so it's really imperative that I take less medication than I need to by doing what I'm supposed to do by eating healthy. So yeah. Yes, you definitely have to watch what you eat because as you get older, I notice what you eat starts to stay with you, especially if you eat something spicy or greasy. I notice it kind of lingers on you a lot more. You have indigestion real bad. And you have it just really it really be a hot mess. So you really is imperative that you really watch what you eat, what you put in your body. You got to pick up your routine of moving. If you can't, if you're not mobile, you want to do chair exercises or whatever it is to keep your joints and stuff moving. Because if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it as you get older. Right, Brittany. I don't eat anything salty. I don't even use salt when I cook. I don't use salt at all when I cook. The sodium, I do not use salt at all when I cook. Even in my seafood balls, I use the low sodium. I use the low sodium crab and seafood bowl. Cause you already know the seafood is high in sodium already. And so if you use the high sodium seafood balls, now seafood balls is very prevalent in my household. We eat a lot of seafood. We love seafood. I was just actually looking at Rubber Boat, which is a crawfish place here. They have some specials today, but I don't feel like driving way on Uri Drive. And they like to clown over there, and I don't feel like busting nobody head to the white meat. They be fighting and everything, cutting in line. I mean, it's a hot ghetto mess. And so they're not on DoorDash, unfortunately. Or that's what we'll be eating this evening is some crawfish with some sausages, and eggs and stuff, but they're not on DoorDash. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys hit that like button. Our channel analytics is great. We have the monetization watch hours. I may have gotten an invite in my Google and missed me because I got so many messages in my Gmail that I have not checked because I do not use Gmail as my primary email. So I have to check and see. But yeah, we have over 19,000 views in the last 28 days. Um, our watch time hours here lately has been increasing. And so we there. We there. Y'all continue to watch the content, watch the shorts, watch what you guys has missed. I try to put when I don't go live, we try to put content on every day. I'm at 3786. So each video, it seems like I gained maybe 14, 2 videos, I gained 14 new subscribers. So I'm at 3,786 from the my If No Remorse Was a Person, this one got over 1,200 views. I got 3 subscribers from that particular short. And it reached, let's see, from the shorts feed, which is excellent, it reached it was 92.9% of reach, and a couple of people did Google searches on it. My traffic is all over the world now. We reaching all over the world. China, Canada. Let's see. What's my top videos? One of my live videos just recently got 2,083 views. I guess people was trying to see how I look. I don't know. But It was a video I did a while ago, y'all. And I think I'm going to do this particular hair I have in my head again, too. My lives, let me see. Y'all was cute. Mm-mm-mm. Let me go to my content and see. Lives. Let's see what we got. No validation. We got 600. Is my gate open? No validation. We got 630 views on that. From that video, I gained 6 subscribers from that video. Yes. The one that I talked about, that one I got, let me see. I know exactly which ones you talking about. No, the one that I got that many on, I'm finna show y'all. Hold up. Where is it? Zoo doo doo. Let me show y'all. Handy. So when people want to know the channel, let me show y'all. Handy. Do y'all see those watch time hours and views? There goes our subscribers in real time. So the channel have grown authentically from positive content, no buffoonery. And so everybody that is subscribing is enjoying the because I put out a lot of spiritual content. And so this is the particular live right here, y'all. You see it got 2,083 views. I don't know. This was very recent. This wasn't a live I recently did, but I'm gonna show y'all the live. That wasn't a live that I recently did. But as you guys can see, the analytics on it has increased. Do y'all see that number? Boom. So that one has gotten a lot of views, and that was a particular old one. Like I said, I don't know if people was trying to see. This is how I'm gonna do my hair. So I'm gonna stop sharing, and then I'm gonna show y'all how this is how I'm gonna do my hair. That's how I am about to do my hair. That's my face. I don't, like I said, I don't know if they were trying to see me or what. I don't know how that video spiked, but that video has spiked here recently very high. But yeah, that's me, Hunty. That's me, Hunty. So yeah. Thank you. And you say your daughter's father is from Street. Really? Okay. Let me see. Ken, when I go to Louisiana, I love stopping at Landra's for seafood. You know what? We got a lot of seafood places now. We got Brothers. We got a Rubber Boat. We got Sam's Eatery. We got who else? We got quite a few more. Um yeah, we got quite a few more. And they are all good. Yes, I do meal prep. Like now I'm finna eat me a salad, a Cobb salad that I had did yesterday and I had put together. Brittany says, congratulations. Everyone CC's on this side have been doing good with their content and reaching their numbers 4K 1 million. Absolutely. It's the channel is growing. The numbers, I just checked my analytics today, and as you guys see, I'm getting a lot of views. My trust the process reel did really good. Um and so I'm just waiting on YouTube because as you guys see, you only need 3,000 view hours. And you guys see I had 26 in the last few days, and then I'm already sitting at 1,400 before they add up all of that. They only showing my data from April the 12th. And so y'all know it's what the 18th. And so they're like 6 days behind. So once they do all of that, I have all of the watch hours needed. What part of Shreveport is your dad daughter from? Love? You eat on the Pines Road. It's a girl named Kim Seafood. She has some really good seafood, but she's not on DoorDash either. But she does crawfish, shrimp. She do seafood balls as well. I think she has this big boat that she do. So y'all go check her out as well. She's supposed to be one of the best in the city. But if they not on DoorDash, I live way in Bossier City. If y'all familiar, I live in Green Acres in Bossier City, and that's off Airline and Benton Road. And so I'm going a little bit if I go on Pines Road, and like I said, with all of the buffoonery that's been going down, shootings and crimes have went down some, I noticed this year, but it's just a whole bunch of buffoonery. And so I don't be feeling comfortable all the time going deep into Shreveport. Plus, like y'all, I have a Mustang that sits really low to the ground. And I just put some new rims on there. And if you guys are not familiar with Shreveport, you got the zig when you zag. The roads are horrible. You got potholes every freaking where. And so you really playing dodgeball in the streets. So that's one of the main reasons. But yeah, channel is growing. I'm excited about that. So you guys tell someone if they looking for positive content to get on in here. And also you guys make sure y'all hit that like button. But I will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you shop with Kim's Gracious Jewels and Accessories, we will be doing a massive blowout sale just before we start the price increases in May. We're going to have all of the remaining purses we have is going to be marked down, ready for sale. Our stainless steel, I'm going to give it to you guys at the price I paid for them. The designer inspired earrings will only be $1, so you can get as many as you want. The brooches will be $1. And so now is the time. If you have been looking to get you some items, the belts are marked down. The men belts are only going to be $20. The women's are $15. So that is the lowest that they have been. I've had a few people hit me up wanting to know if the blue purse is going to be for sale. The blue purse is for sale. The small one is only $45. The large one is only $55. And the pink one is only $50. So if you shopping on a budget, now will be the time to get on in here. Some pieces will be even lower as 50 cents. That's what kind of sale we will be having tomorrow. Protect Your Peace said she stayed 5 years in Shreveport. Her ex-husband's military, Barksdale Air Force Base. Yeah, Barksdale is about 5 minutes away from me. 5 minutes away. Yeah, we have a quite bit of seafood place. I love the LAS, and then you all have some beautiful skin tones and high cheekbone. Yes, I get told that a lot. You could tell that we are from Louisiana. I do have a Louisiana accent. Um, I don't know why people think people from the South is country or live in the country. Now, I own land in the country, but I live in the city. I live in the city. Um, but I wouldn't mind uh living in the country as well, because you don't have people bothering you. You don't have the city noise, so that doesn't bother me to go and live in the country either. But I'm a Southern girl, born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm not ashamed of where I came from. You know, it made me who I am today, because I'm the definition of getting it out the mud, baby. Um, I'm not sure if Luke Park is from Louisiana, love. I am not sure, Brittany. I know Angela is. Protect Your Pieces from Louisiana. Um, what is her name? She comes on here. I forgot her name, but she is the one. Tony. She's from Louisiana as well. Um, and a few more. Oh, he was from Bossier City. Okay, love. Yes, Lupac. Protect Your Peace says Lupac is from Louisiana. I haven't seen much of Lupac's content to know, so that's why I didn't know whether she was from Louisiana or not. Yep. I am not from Bossier City. I'm from Shreveport. But I was not, when I moved back home, I was not going to purchase a home in Shreveport. The school system is a little weird for me, and I did not want the police officers. I need to be able to call the police and they show up at a reasonable time. For an example, Bossier City came immediately when I called the police. I am not so sure if Shreveport, and it's nothing. I know I have a couple of friends that works for Shreveport Police Department, so let me make sure I'm clear. It's the procedural aspects that would have had me questioning where they would have been. So I wouldn't have been, I just didn't want to, move back to Shreveport because of the gun violence as well. Yep, because of the gun violence. Yes, I was just about to ask you guys. Did you hear about the shooting today at Florida State University? Prayers and thoughts are with all of the students that witnessed that, as well as the family. I did hear one casualty just before I got on here. I heard about one person being unalived. Um, and it's just, who the hell? Yeah, very sad. All of these school shootings, that's why I told you guys to go and get you a weapon. We have people in this mega thing that's running around here, um, unhinged, preying on minority people. And if you are a person that is just you and someone else, or if you're a single mom, please, 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 if you are able to, go and get you some protection. That way, if someone decides that they want to try, it can be rockabye baby. Because I ain't playing no games. I keep one on my hip, on my boot shaft, so if I can't get to my bootstrap, I could definitely get to my hip. And I've even started carrying my little Deuce 5 right in my shirt tail. And some people say, now, Kim, that's too many. Okay, well, I will never be caught again with my draws down, so to speak. Very heartbreaking. Y'all send prayers to the community of Florida State University. Y'all know one of my supporters, Angela. You guys, I know, see her. I need to check on her. She's from Florida. Well, she ain't from Florida. She from Louisiana, but I think she says she lives in Florida now. Hopefully she wasn't impacted by what's going on, but it's sad. It's sad. Oh, you keep yours in your purse. I know that's right. Protect your peace. Ain't nobody got time to be playing no game. Wow, it was a shooting in Dallas. Let me pull some stuff up, y'all, because I'm behind. When I'm resting, I don't even turn on the TV, y'all. When I'm resting, I don't turn on the TV. I don't listen at the news. I don't do anything, because if I do, it will stimulate me and it won't allow me to sleep. So let me pull some stuff up. Latest news. Oh wow. It was a shooting yesterday at a high school. What in the wow, y'all. It was a student that shot four yesterday. Let me share this screen. Oh my God. I did not know that. Protect your peace. Now y'all know this ridiculous. A student who shot four students when he opened fire at a Dallas high school this week was in and out of the building in less than 2 minutes and is believed to have been targeting a Pacific student, the school district police chief said. The 17-year-old suspect was able to enter William Hutchins High School at 1 p.m. Tuesday when another student opened a locked side door. So you know that student going to jail, right? The student that opened the locked door is going to be bye-bye for them. Dallas Independent School District Police Chief Albert Martinez said at a news conference the school has metal detectors at its main entrance. So see there, had that student not opened the door for this criminal that went in there and killed these children, these babies will still be alive. Now that is the audacity of people. That is the audacity of people. So you open up this door that is locked for protection of these students. and you thought it was okay to unlock the door, it's locked for a reason. The school has done what they needed to do to protect the children by having metal detectors in place. So you mean to tell me, so you can do the go along, get along, the student probably called you and said, hey, I'm at the back door. Come and unlock the door. I'm at the back door. And you unlock this door and 4 people has lost their life. Now, they probably get you for the same charges they get in the shooter because you just as guilty. That's crazy work for me. So the suspect was taken into custody several hours after the shooting. He remained in jail on Thursday on charge of aggravated assault mass shooting. Martinez said that they believe there was a dispute taking place, but they do not yet know what led to the shooting. They don't have information as to why the motivation, Martinez said. Wow. And they looking into how deep the student who opened the door. Y'all know the student who opened the door gone. They parents might as well go and get a lawyer. They done for it. 4 male students were shot and were taken to the hospital. All of those injuries are all expected to make a full recovery. That's a blessing. I'm so glad they all will survive. But this could have been a lot worse. This could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot of tragedy on the hands because this student decided that it was okay to unlock the freaking fracking door. You cannot be serious. The shooting drew a large number of police and other law enforcement agencies to roughly 1,000 student campus. Wow, that's a lot of students at that high school. The suspect parked his vehicle at the school just before 1 p.m. An arrest warrant said that after the suspect was led into the building, see there? Led into the building. That sticks out like a sore thumb to me. Led into the building. That's crazy work there. Led into the building. He walked down the hallway until he spotted a group of students. The arrest warrant says he then displayed a firearm and began firing indiscriminately before approaching a student who was not able to run and walking toward the student, appearing to take a point blank shot. Oh my God. The suspect's bond was set at $600,000. Jail records did not list an attorney for him. At the same school last April, one student shot another in the leg. Whoa. So this same school done had a school shooting the same last April. Oh wow. So this young man is suffering from grief. He lost his mother and grandmother, and he probably felt like, hey, uh everybody he loved is gone, and so the whoever he got into it with, it may have been a dispute. And that's why I tell people you have to be mindful of what people are going through, because you don't know what you may do. And I'm not saying that the young man did anything to deserve this, but you got to be careful when you're handling and dealing with people, because you don't know what you do may cause a person to become unhinged or not. And so Protect Your Peace said he wanted to go to jail. His mom and grandmother passed away. Did they just pass away recently? Protect Your Peace? Wow. Wow. Okay. So they just recently passed away. Um, by no one passing away, I hope they take in consideration what he just went through. And while he does deserve to serve some type of jail time, he also needs some grief counseling and some help to deal with his emotions of what he's going through. But you got to be careful though, because you don't know the demons in the inside of someone, and what they may have went through or going through to cause them to become unhinged. Like I said, we all one traumatic event away from having a mental health crisis. So that's why you got to be real careful when you picking on people, because you don't know what will cause somebody to become unhinged. You got to be real careful with that. Yes, you never know what someone else is going through. Try to be kind to one another. Absolutely. People will come unhinged. You don't know what people have been through. Oh, he made a video. Where was the video? Wow, Dallas. Ooh. But the school gonna need to have to address how they having a school shooting every year. Because it says they just had a shooting last year in April. Oh, on Facebook. Okay. They just had a school shooting last year in April. So the school is having a gun violence problem that definitely needs to be addressed. Definitely got to be addressed because this is happening every year. Definitely got to be addressed. So, um that's tough. That's tough. So definitely you guys send some prayers out to this Dallas school shooting. You guys send some prayers out to the Florida State University campus. Let me see how many casualties was in the Florida State. Let's see. All right, child. Two is was killed and five are injured in the mass shooting. They calling that a mass shooting. Florida governor says the killer must and will be brought to justice to the fullest extent of the law. Officers had to evacuate. Wow. So basically the shooting began around 11:50 a.m. near the student union. Two people were killed, were not students at the school. Police said five others were shot, but a total of six were sent to the hospital. It is not immediately clear if the sixth person is the suspect, but officials did say he was taken to the hospital. So the suspect was taken to the hospital. Um, the suspect was identified as 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner. Eichner is the son of Leon County Sheriff Deputy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He also is believed to be a current student at SVU. Oh, man. Whoa. Oh, his mother works for, yeah, it's the deputy. They said is the suspect is identified, and Eckner is the son of Leon County Sheriff Deputy. The suspect had access to his mother's weapons because she works at the sheriff's office. Now the handgun that was found on the suspect when he was taken into custody is his mother's old service weapon. Whoa. A law enforcement official told CNN a shotgun was also found in the student union. Another gun was in the suspect's car. So how many people was he intending to kill before he got stopped? The investigation, the suspect invoked his right not to speak when he was taken into custody by police. I know he did. President Trump called the shooting a shame, but said he was unlikely to seek changes to the nation guns laws. He told reporters in the Oval Office that the gun does not do the shooting, the people do. Now, I can agree with him on some aspects of that. The guns are not, but we got to stop making these guns readily available. But in this case, this wasn't a gun that he got off the streets or bought at the gun show or bought illegally. He used his mother's service weapons. So now she's gonna have to be on leave pending an investigation and all of that. Thanks to her son. And deal with the embarrassment. So because of that shooting, the nearby campus, Florida A&M University, they closed their campus down due to the deadly shooting. Their campus will be closed tomorrow. And local sheriff's office gutted after officials identified deputy's son as the FSU. So now they embarrassed. Y'all notice they didn't put his mugshot or nothing on, though. Now notice this here. I don't see a mugshot of him nowhere. Had he just been an average Joe or someone that don't have no ties to law enforcement or anything else, his picture would have been plastered everywhere. I don't see a mugshot, and he's of age. So where's his mugshot? Ain't that some? Yeah, had he been an average Joe, they'd have had his picture everywhere. We gonna keep it a book. I'm willing to bet, just my opinion, a guess, he's Caucasian, his mom is a sheriff, and they're going to protect his picture. They had to put his name out because that is protocol, but they're not going to put his picture out. They're going to save his identity because of who his mom is, which is not fair to the average people. If you're going to do this kind of crime where you've taken people's lives, and if you wasn't caught, it looks like you had intentions of taking more lives, regardless of who your people is, you deserve for your picture to be made famous on all news outlets. So how is it that we don't have a mugshot? Anybody else, mugshots all over. I'm just saying. I didn't look all up and down this CNN article. I don't see his mugshot nowhere. But you can best believe, had he been an average Joe, especially had he been African American, honey, or minority, baby, he'd have been on every news station they have. Donald Trump would have said a lot more. He wouldn't have just said those few little comments. So can't nobody tell me there ain't still white privilege. And I am not racist. I have a Caucasian friend that's one of my best friends. She's a good woman. I love her family. I'm a godparent to her children. So let's not get it twisted. I am not racist, but I am a person that likes to call it how it is. And he got the white privilege today. Because any other ethnic background would have been all over everywhere. They'd have been called all type of N-words. Look at this black boy or black man. Now, come on, we got to keep it all the way 100. Now, I'm about to pull it up. The young man that stabbed the racist guy at the track meet. Let's see what they say. Okay. This is the family press conference. If you guys are not familiar, Carmelo Anthony, 17-year-old young man, stabbed at a track meet, stabbed a Austin Metcalf who was 17 years old. He stabbed him in the chest and he died. The family was very known for racial slurs, racial content on their social media platforms. They believed in calling African American people monkeys, and all kind of buffoonery. Hello, Shelly Shells. How are you, love? It was a knife. It was a cleat sharpener. Okay, it was a cleat sharpener. Protect Your Peace said it wasn't a knife, it was a cleat sharpener. I don't know why the news are reporting it as a knife. How are you, Shelly Shells? And so, yeah, here is the family is speaking out. They were trying to make an example. Y'all seen how fast his mugshot got out there? Just saying. Y'all seen how fast that young man mugshot got out there? But where's this other boy?
I want to start off this press conference to say something as a deep note that I can tell America. What we've seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference, these are my words, don't quote anybody, is a disrespect to the dignity of his son. Next Generation Action Network from the beginning has respected the loss of life. No matter our opinion of it, we have kept our opinion close. We have not attacked. We have not shared the information that was shared with us about Austin Metcalf because we respect the dignity of life and loss. And as a minister, I would not attack a grieving family, even if I disagree with them. When I have stood before this podium for people who have died at the hands of law enforcement, I have asked for that same manner of respect. And even when the shoe is on the other foot, I will not do that. And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was disrespectful and just shows you.
Oh, yeah, I can make it bigger. Let me see
the
how I'm
character
see.
who is not invited. He knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family, but he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words. Okay? What he has failed into is the political operatives.
Yes, Brittany, I will
make
be.
this
I'm gonna give her
thing
Protect Your
a
Peace on it because she
political
does
thing
know a
of
lot
hate,
on this
yet
story.
bigotry,
So I'm
and
gonna
yet
ask
racism.
Protect Your Peace when she
We
has
have
time, and I will be
conservative
covering this
operatives
story
that have been
because it
posting
is
nonstop about this
really
case.
disfortunate
It
how
is
they have
outright
done this young man.
disrespectful.
But again,
We
as
haven't
I
been
said, hold
doing
on,
it.
y'all. Let me
The Next Generation Action Network has
stop.
been
I
here.
won't be talking over him. It is a really shame how they done this young man. But as I said, they plastered this young man's picture everywhere. But the picture of this guy that just went in Florida State University and killed all these people, because his mother is the sheriff, they protecting his picture all of a sudden. But this 17-year-old young man is everywhere. Oh, they did a press, hold on, y'all. They did a press conference today here 15 minutes from my home. Okay. The deceased father showed, the audacity. Did he get rude? Let me let this play then. Let me let it cook, y'all.
Popular and unpopular. So regardless of what going on, that was disrespectful. Disrespectful. And I will leave it to y'all to define it. But of course we want to. Y'all, I'm Minister Dominique Alexander. I serve as the president of the Next Generation Action Network. Today, I come before you with a heavy heart, but determined in spirit, not just as an advocate, but as a Black man, as a father, as a protector.
I'm going to let this play, y'all, and I'll be right back.
There are 4 critical points I must address today, and I want to make sure that the public and the media and everyone who believes in truth and justice. First, the misinformation about the fund. From the very beginning, there was an intentional disinformation surrounding the fund created in the support of the Anthony family. The Carmelo Anthony Fund, hosted by Give, Send, Go, let's be clear, the family has not received one dime. Any of the media could have verified this, but we saw on Twitter, we saw on Facebook, and so many different things of the false, lavish life of this family. $800,000 home, purchase Escalade, in private security. Let me make this very clear. The Next Generation Action Network has always had its security detail. Many of you that know us in the Dallas and Fort Worth media know that we have our own security detail. One of the individuals that escorted Carmelo Anthony out of jail is here present with us now. They are a part of the Next Generation Action Network security team. The family hasn't hired any private contractors or whatever, or splurged or whatever. But if they have the audacity to spend money for their safety and security, that's their prerogative. The family has not withdrawn, and just until recently, just yesterday, they were officially notified by Give, Send, Go that they could start the withdrawal process. But if anybody know about this process, they know that that takes about 2 to 3 days to withdraw from that and actually hit any account. But this blatant propaganda wasn't just about the fund. It was to discourage the public from giving to the fund. That's what this was about. Because just like TMZ was able to call, Give, Send, Go, everybody in the media, in these news outlets that I've never heard before, could have did the same thing. When I first called Give, Send, Go, they gave me every information that I needed. Okay? So that's what I'm going to say on regards to that. Let me make this very clear. This family never authorized a single fund on the GoFundMe platform. All of the funds that were raised on the GoFundMe were all fraudulent. fraud. All of the funds that was raised on that platform were fraud, okay? The family was the first to report these funds. One of the funds we identified raised up to 11,000. So a post about anything that stated that GoFundMe took everything down regarding Carmelo Anthony, that was at the request of the family and their supporters. This family never tried to create an account on GoFundMe. The Next Generation Action Network is very well aware of the company's policy regarding raising funds for legal defense, okay? Since this tragedy unfolded, the Anthony family has been subject to unimaginable amount of hate, racism, threats to their safety. People have sat outside their house, sent objects delivered to their door, publicly harassed, online and in person. This is not just about Carmelo. It's about the family who dared to stand and demand justice in a return.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this. The young man that just killed all them people at Florida State University, he's Caucasian. If he kills a black student or someone African American, is he going to get all of those racial threats, harassed at their home? I doubt it. Let me finish playing. Think about that. That white privilege.
Turn and receive ugliness that racism in this country still breeds. But let me say this loud and clear. We are not scared. We are not moving. We will not be silent. What I've always said as the president of the Next Generation Action Network, we will never ask the oppressor for permission to liberate our people. We will not ask for permission to stand up for the rights of our children. The Next Generation Action Network has stood on both sides of the fence in ensuring that justice is served. Now, getting to the information that the Next Generation Action Network wanted to share with the public today. And I will go ahead and pass it over to the mother, and once I make this statement, okay? All right. There's two more final. For the last week and a half, the Next Generation Action Network has engaged in communications with Frisco ISD to ensure that Carmelo Anthony's due process is not violated. We know that in the state of Texas, there are things that are discretionary things and decisions by the leadership of Frisco ISD, right? There are clear guidance in the state and education code regarding expulsion of a student. We have asked several times. We didn't just rush. We have had these conversations over the last several days. And we have stated that it is just outright wrong to get involved in this. Carmelo Anthony doesn't have to walk. He doesn't have to involve in any senior activities. But Carmelo Anthony is a 3.7 GPA student. And if he doesn't even go to class for the remainder of the year, he would graduate, okay? We've asked that Frisco do not make a decision in this situation. But Frisco ISD has notified of their intent to expel Carmelo Anthony from school 1 month before his high school graduation. That just shows me that Frisco ISD is trying to push off the blame. And what I have not heard the media say, as many media outlets have asked us what went on, I'm trying to find how many of y'all have asked the superintendent or one single board of trustee, why didn't you cancel or postpone? With weather in that magnitude, you couldn't have a track meet in rain or thunderstorm or clouds. Y'all are the media. Ask your journalists, your weather journalists, how the weather was that day and that time. Y'all do that research.
Okay, y'all. I showed a little bit of it, but y'all know I can't play the whole thing because they will flag the channel. However, I will be gathering some research on this story. I think this young man's family deserve content creators and people that speaks the truth and not afraid to speak the truth. Y'all know I don't mind saying white privilege. Had he been white and the young man that was killed was African American, let's be real crystal clear. He will not be being expelled, being that he was a 3.7 GPA. He would not have been done the way that his family is doing. And we got to talk about it. Racism still leads America. And because we have this orange man that is the most racist of all, these people are coming out thinking that it's okay to talk to minority people any kind of way, do anything they want to do, bully, pick, and so yes, I definitely will be compiling. I will be talking to Protect Your Peace as well on it because she knows a lot of information on this particular case. And so I will definitely be gathering interviews from his parents. I will be gathering all of the evidence on the twin that was unalive. Now, make no mistake about it. I am not excusing, his unaliving him. But before we go to accuse him, we need to see what happened. Was he protecting himself? Did he feel like his life was in danger? Because this young man has not exhibited someone that is a threat to society. In fact, he is totally opposite. So what happened during this track meet? It was a bad storm that day. Okay. What happened where he felt the need to have to protect himself? Or let's ask what all this young man has been enduring. What all have he been putting up with? We have to ask all of that before we jump to conclusions or try to portray this young man as if he's some cold-blooded killer, as if, they didn't do something wrong to him as well. I read that they jumped on this young man, but I don't see the media portraying that. They trying to make it seem like this young man is a stone cold killer, but they failed to say he was attacked. I just said that Protect Your Peace. They attacked him. So what, he can't protect himself? Oh, he can only protect himself if he's Caucasian. I forgot. So come on now. We got to be fair. Now, does he deserve some type of punishment for his actions? Yes, but not the punishment that they're trying to give him. And no, his family does not deserve the harassment that they are getting, the threats, the death threats, because let's be really, really clear. Had the color been switched, this wouldn't even be an issue. Just like, where is the mugshot for the Florida mass shooter? He's killed several people, and the news outlets has not plastered his image. I've looked at several, CNN, Fox. I'm trying to see where's his picture. Because as soon as it happened, they hurry up and got this young. They hurry up and got this young man's picture on. They hurry up and got this young man picture on. Damn door. Hold on, yeah. So yeah, I definitely will be covering this story. Carlos, I told you about coming in here without letting nobody know you coming in here. Well, I'm in here with about 5 guns, and you continue to ask to get shot. I'm telling you, don't be coming in here without saying, hey, it's me. We will stand together in this community. Absolutely. So we're going to do his story. I wish I knew his people, because I most certainly would give them a platform to speak. Because y'all know, that don't be quiet. I'm live. Hey, help put the food up. Oh, well, don't come over here and try to eat then. Don't come over here and try to eat. So yeah, if I knew his people, I definitely will allow my platform to be used to speak their truth. Y'all know those peoples. Oh yeah, I forgot they have that NDA. But you know, people try to bully people when they think that they are weaker than them, or they think they got some type of seniority or whatever. And this white privilege is really tough. Protect Your Peace say they can't speak. They probably have an NDA. They probably have an NDA, or they probably can't speak because it's an ongoing investigation. It's an ongoing investigation, so they probably can't speak out. I thought you were gone. Oh, you changed your mind. I knew you. I know you was. But yeah, they probably can't speak out because it's an open investigation. But I will be going to go pull every piece of evidence that I can pull. You know, we don't allow the bullying over here. As I said, I will get with Protect Your Peace and see what she know, and we definitely will do a story to bring light to the misjustice that this young man is getting because of the color of his skin. Because we're gonna be real clear. That's all it is. The color of his skin and the color of their skin is the reason why him and his family is being roped out. So when people try to act as if there is no white privilege, the lie detector test is determined that is a lie. It is still very much so very high white privilege. And you see this in this case, as well as the other case that just happened today. White privilege. and we need to call it out. So, Protect Your Peace, when will you be available for us to do the story on this young man? Again, my prayers to the family, to this young man, and all that is involved. But at some point, we have to be truthful and be honest about what is really happening here. I wonder did Roland Martin do a story on this. I'm gonna go through Roland's stuff because y'all know Roland don't care. He gonna go and put it on the floor. So I'm gonna check Roland Martin's information as well to see did he do a story on this tragedy as well. So Protect Your Peace, just holler at me on the back end and let me know. And we'll go from there. Again, I will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the KGJA. Carmelo Anthony is his name. Carmelo Anthony. We want to make sure that we get the information out there, the true facts on the case, what has happened, and it's just not okay. It's just not okay because his family is being railroaded. He's being railroaded because of the color of his skin. And as the pastor said, this young man has a 3.7 GPA, and even if he never went to school anymore and just sat out for the remainder of the school year, he still will graduate with honors. But now y'all trying to expel him and mess with his education. Come on now. Y'all should have waited until the facts came out. Because that's what y'all would have done had he been Caucasian. So let me know, Protect Your Peace. I know you did send me some information on it. And I will do it. I have no problem with doing it. Y'all know I don't mind bringing light to situations that require the light to be shined on it. It's never okay to the same rules and laws need to apply to everybody regardless of what your skin tone is. Regardless of your skin tone, if y'all wouldn't have been pressing for Carmelo to be expelled if he was Caucasian, then he shouldn't be pushed to be expelled because he's African American. The same rules need to apply. If y'all wouldn't have been doing hate crimes against his family because he's Caucasian, it shouldn't apply to his family, especially throwing bottles and all this stuff into their house and all of this. Come on now. But then if one of his parents use their weapon, then y'all gonna be crying. But they are in a fear for their life because of all of the racial threats they've been getting. I mean, come on now. Protect Your Peace said he had several scholarships. I'm sure he did. And that's not right. Hey, Candy Love. So we need to talk about what's happening, what went on, and get to the bottom of it. And then he needs to be treated fairly. And right now, the system is not treating him fairly. The school system is not treating him fairly. And then the father shows up with the damn audacity. And you can tell he comes from a good upbringing. Carmelo did. His parents seem to be good parents, because had they been any other father, the dad would have been carried out in a stretcher. So I'm glad that they were able to keep their cool and didn't allow their flesh to show up. Because somebody that don't have that self-control, he'd have been getting carried on out instead of walked out. Because how dare you? Especially after all those videos then surface of how racist you and your family is. You the one taught them cheering that buffoonery. But then you gonna have the audacity to show up with the buffoonery? Yeah, okay. So yeah, get with me, protect your peace, and we will definitely do it for Carmelo Anthony and any other child, young man that will be done this way in the event that they have to protect themselves, and then white privilege shows up. So I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I got some groceries. My groceries just came in. I am going to eat me a salad for dinner, and I am going to relax for the rest of the evening, watch me a little bit of TV and doze in and out. Again, I'm finna set the live up for tomorrow. I'm gonna get with Protect Your Peace. We will be doing the story on Carmelo Anthony. We will be doing a story on him. I also want to do the story on, I done wrote it down, y'all. It's another officer in Texas, y'all, that where is it at? Her name is Angela Reed. She had to end up killing her father. She was a police officer from Texas. She killed her father. She came in early one night and she found that her father was molesting her daughter. And she ended up having to shoot him. And then through the investigation, they learned that he has been molesting children all of his adult life. He has been molesting children. And so they end up not pressing charges against her after the investigation. But she did have to shoot. She shot him 5 times. And so I will have the case information on that as well. And I would like to do one on Teresa Renee Adams. She said he had never molested her. She said he had never touched her. But if he will molest his own granddaughter, I don't know if that is true or not. But he may just didn't touch her. Who knows? But, for her to get so angry, she was protecting her daughter. But her rage stemmed from somewhere. Because she went in rage. And she shot him. And she was from Texas as well. So I will have the story on that. I have the video. Hush! So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. I have just about all the research I want to do on it. So I'll be doing a story on her as well after we do Carmelo's. So we're going to do Carmelo Anthony's first, and then we're going to do a case dissect on Angela Reed. She shot her father 5 times. He died, of course, but after the investigation, like I said, other women were coming forward saying, hey, he did this to me. He was like 3 other people came forward. And now that's ridiculous. So you guys have a blessed Good Friday. If you guys are not busy, we will be live at 7:00 tomorrow night. We will have a deal and a steal for everybody. All of our remaining inventory will be marked down to sale before the new price increase takes place. We got sets, we got all type of things to do. So yeah, I like doing these case breakdowns, y'all. So I've been studying this particular case. I was researching and I was like, wow. And I can't say that I wouldn't have done the same thing in the event you're in here molesting my daughter. I can't say that I wouldn't unload the clip as well. You don't never know what you will do if you're put in that situation. You come in and you hear someone molesting your child. You can't say what you will or wouldn't do. That's why I try not to pass judgment. But I do understand how her mind could have snapped in that moment. Because as a parent, our job is to protect our children. So I'm going to get off of here. I'll be back live tomorrow at 7 p.m. I will be talking to Protect Your Peace on the background, in the back end, to see when she'll be available, because she has a lot of information on this particular case. And I will post it when that live will be once I talk to her. So you guys have a blessed afternoon, blessed evening, rather. Y'all stay safe. And y'all have a great holiday weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, if it's God's will. Y'all be blessed and have a good night. Hello, thank you for watching Fixing Your Crowns with Dr. Kim Wilson. We appreciate all of your love and support, and I am sending you love and light always. And remember, on your healing journey, it's not how fast you get there, it's when you get there that you will be okay. You be blessed. Bye.